Oh, be good if I had my microphone down here. Hey, people. So, wanted to expand upon that video I did a couple videos back about the attitudes of sexism within BDSM. One of the things has been brought up, and there's been several news articles, including on the Young Turks and others, is should BDSM be taught in school? No, with an asterisk. The actual practice of BDSM, the actual what we do in BDSM, I don't believe should be taught. But with that being said, the if you could find a way to bring the attitudes that we have in BDSM, the some of the structures and the models of acceptable behavior within BDSM into a mainstream style um, educational thing, then you might have something. The problem is that I have simply no clue how to do this. I've tried in the past bringing up the concept of teaching safe words as a standard for any sex and basically been roundly laughed off. Even though now basically everything I said years ago is what other people who have done actual research are saying. Um, I think there is a way of doing it. I just I would love to be part of the process, but to be able to teach what our attitude is without teaching what we do, I think is difficult. Simply because part of what we do in the idea of dominant submission, the idea of the play, um, is something that is part and parcel to then what creates the attitudes that exist within the community. We have a sense of trust within the community that has to exist. If you do not trust the other people in the room, you're not going to get naked. If you don't trust the other people in the room, you're not going to do play. It's kind of that simple. And so you learn to trust everybody. Okay? Male, female, transgender, gay, straight, it doesn't matter. You get you I mean, are there people in this community that have issues with things like race and things and different different attitudes and stuff like that? Yes, they exist, but they are the minority. The vast majority are very much open and welcome to anybody. Doesn't matter what your deal is. Okay? You could be anything and be welcomed. This is the main thing that would need to be communicated. Is this idea of acceptance of everybody for who they are and what they are, and not what gender they happen to be. That is the issue. How do you teach that without then without bringing all of the other stuff that we do into it? Okay, all this stuff behind me here, this is all trappings of our community. The thing is that to be able to take that and teach it without any of that, I simply have no idea how to do. Like I said, I think that there is something there, but the problem is how do you take that into a mainstream idea? If someone has an idea, a way to be able to do that, please send me a message on FET, send me a message on Facebook, send me an email, and we'll take it, and see if we can, maybe start a discussion. I think that there is a lot to be done here, It's just a matter of getting other people involved. If you watch other BDSM YouTubers, please tell them to watch this video and tell them that I would love to have discussions with them on my channel and on their channel, and be able to start a discussion about how do we take the attitudes of BDSM into a mainstream, into the mainstream community. That, I think, would be something that would be very useful to a vast majority of people. But the problem, again, is, like I said, at this moment, as I am shooting this video, it is, let me just, yeah, I don't, it is the 20 something of August of 2016, and I think the 23rd of August. Yeah, I'm tired. I had a long day at work. But yeah, contact other YouTubers who do this. Tell them to watch this video. Tell them to get a hold of me, and let's have a discussion. Let's make this a topic within the community of how do we bring the attitudes of BDSM to the to mainstream, because BDSM itself is becoming mainstreamed, and I have stated this for a while that I think it's an issue, but I think it could be good and it could be bad depending on how we accept it. But this is a different way of doing it. If we bring the ideas of how our community is accepting and open about everybody, regardless of gender, regardless of race, regardless of age, regardless of anything, it simply comes down to who you are as a person, then we might be able to actually come together and be able to do something interesting. So like I said, if you see other BDSM YouTubers, tell them to watch my video, tell them to contact me. We'll see what happens and take it from there. That's it for now. Be well and safe.